Hi everybody, I'm back. Yes, it's been a moment, but I decided let's start vlogging again. So I'm here in my bedroom, but it's a little different. No, I did not get a new bed. The shelf is empty. The wardrobe is emptying. Some of these shelves are empty because I've moved. Welcome, this is my new room. I haven't moved out of the house. I'm still in my house, but I'm in this amazing new room. Let's sit and rock for a moment, shall we? So, a couple of months ago, my parents decided, you know what, the house is getting a bit small, especially when my brother and his 3 children come and visit. And they wanted to convert a section of the attic into a new room. They were thinking of building it at the other end of the attic. But then the builder came and he was like, no, that's crazy. Build it at this end of the attic. The stairs is right there. So that's what they did. However, that means it was directly above my old room. And I didn't like that idea of people making noise above me. So I decided to move into it. Picked this nice pink color for the walls. The ceiling is white. And I'm in the process of moving in at the moment. I moved up my desk, but I decided to cover the top of it in this marble effect vinyl. It's not down properly, it's all bubbly, but I have enough to replace it, so I'll leave it for now. I'm just way too lazy to peel it all off and re-stick it. We went to IKEA over the weekend. On Saturday, I got 2 of these Kallax units. There's one you can get that's the size of the 2 of them together, but I decided to get 2 just in case I ever want to move them around because, you know, versatility. So far, I've moved up my pop vinyls, my friend's set, and then I bought these little things with cats on them, and I have 4 of them all together and 8 cubbies, so it works out nicely. I don't have a TV on the wall yet, so I just took a loan of this table, and I have an old TV here. It's a little cracked because one time the cat knocked it, but it's still good, it works. I can turn it on, I can turn it off, I can watch Netflix. I got this dressing table in 1993. I remember the day that Eugene delivered it. So we kept it and moved it up alongside my chest of drawers and my bed. My bed's a bit of a mess right now because I'm emptying the shelves. So this is all my coffee stuff. It's not going in this. It could go in this, but I just haven't decided. I just used it to carry everything up. So I did a couple of the Challenger events. So last year, when I was still vlogging, I did the Mount Everest one. That was my first one. I thought it was nice. It wasn't too long. It was only 64 kilometers, and I did that. And then I followed that up with the 200-kilometer Ring of Kerry. So the Ring of Kerry one is this. It's an Ohm stone with some Ohm writing on it and some Celtic designs. Quite nice. So then I decided to do the VHI Women's Mini Marathon. You can watch my vlog about that. I did that in September of last year. I didn't do it this year, but I did another couple of these. I did the Yellowstone one. So that was 75 miles, 121 kilometers. It's not really working, but this is supposed to be a geyser and it moves up, but it's kind of jammed, so oh well. Then I got the Berlin Wall, that was 48 kilometers, and with the Berlin Wall one, it's got an inscription on the back that's the same as what's on the wall, and then it pops out. Staying in Germany, I got this one, it's the Romantic Road, and this one was 431 kilometers. I did the Côte d'Azur, and when you open this, they're really difficult to open with one hand. Okay, so it's this little thing, and it reveals that it was 161 kilometers. And then I did the Flower Road. What do they call it? Yeah, the Flower Route, and that was in the Netherlands. Isn't that nice? And that one was 66 kilometers. So yeah, the Conqueror has gotten an awful lot of my money. I also have this little ensuite. So there will be a vanity unit wash hand basin there. At the moment I'm just using this old corner unit from the sitting room that we used to have downstairs. Just there's stuff on it. It probably won't even go in the vanity unit. And then I have a radiator coming that will go here, but for now I just have this pipe thing that I was putting over the window to act as a blind while I'm waiting on the blinds. And then I have a toilet. If this all seems a little crazy, it's because I'm boiling. Alexa just told me it's 24 degrees out. I don't think so. It may say 24 degrees Celsius, but it feels like about 124 degrees Celsius. Now for the big job that I'm doing today. We bought a Billy bookcase when we were in IKEA, and I need to move it to this position because while this bookcase fits nicely, it's quite high and almost blocks the light to the attic. So what I'm going to do is start transferring these books over into the Billy, see where I need shelves. If we need more shelves, we need more timber, and then this bookcase will just go on the opposite side of the wall, so I'll still have access to all my books. I have quite a few books. So I moved all these ones up today. What I did with these was put them in a suitcase, carried the suitcase up. I also have cookbooks over there, and I also have some books in the attic itself. Sewing stuff is behind there. We didn't fill in this gap. This is in the landing because it's a great place for storage. It's becoming my storage. I've got a lot of stuff I need to cut down. I also moved up Eileen's food bowl and water bowl to here, and her toilet is downstairs under the stairs. Speaking of stairs, we got a new one. It's all timber and it's really nice and pretty, and Eileen has only slightly scratched it. Speaking of, there's the Eileen herself. She's sitting down enjoying the heat. Not impressed. Not impressed with me at all, are ya? Tomorrow will mark 2 weeks since I moved my bed up into the room. When I moved it up here, it was the day we got the carpet put down and there was nothing else up here. It was literally just the bed. That's when I brought that little table up to use at the side so that I had somewhere to put a bottle of water, to put my phone at night, and also somewhere to put my Echo Show. Then I got another table and that TV, and I just put them in here so that I wasn't bored in this empty room by myself. I slowly started moving up my furniture. So last week I moved up the bedside locker. I moved up the desk first so that I could work up here. Then I moved up the chest of drawers. Then I moved up the bedside locker and the dressing table on the same day. And it's also been a great excuse to go through my drawers and empty them. The only drawback in the room is this. It's boiling. It is the warmest room in the house. Bar maybe the sunroom because it's all glass. But this room is ridiculously hot. I just closed the window for a moment so that there's no sound outside coming in to disturb, and I can already feel the heat building up in here. It's insane. It also has no wardrobe, so my clothes are currently in the wardrobe in my old room downstairs. Shout out right now to my father, Jerry. He is a genius. We wanted to do something to prevent the door from hitting the wall and damaging with the handle. So he went and got a set of old crutches and cut off the rubber foot off of one and drilled it into the ground. That's right, this is the rubber foot off of a pair of crutches, and the door will hit off that and it'll prevent any damage happening to the wall from the door. And while all this renovation has been going on, the exercise equipment has been covered, so there's literally no way to get into the elliptical machine, the weights, the treadmill, or the punching bag. So exercise has gone by the wayside. Oh well, exercise did kind of go by the wayside because of college. Anyway, speaking of college, guess who passed all of their exams on the first attempt? Misha. So this year I will be a graduate of SETU Waterford, the very first set of graduates from SETU Waterford. That is the South East Technological University, formerly known as Waterford Institute of Technology, and I'll be graduating with my LLB. Yeah! I rearranged the pop vinyls and then kind of tucked in the Lego set into the centre. I'm absolutely wrecked. It took me like 2 hours to sort these books in the bookcase. The Billy bookcase only came with 2 shelves inside, so I tried to fit as many books as I can, and I think I could put another shelf there and put a few more books on top. I just put the Harry Potter ones on top, because yeah, that's where I wanted to put them. I put all the rest of my books on my other bookcase that was there and just put them in the corner in the attic inside the door. And now it is almost 6 o'clock and I work at 6:30.